Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma and today we are going to be doing some Sims nursery builds. So as you all know, the new pack recently dropped and I've developed an obsession with making nursery builds. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a few different ones, a few different themes, and see what kind of works and what doesn't. So stay tuned, don't forget to like, and let's get started. So for the first room, I'm going to go for a very pink, kind of cottage inspired room. Lots of pinks, white, quite nice and airy. I of course have to use these amazing new windows from the pack. I love them. They come in a few different varieties. And I thought these curtains really work nicely here as well. They're very cute. I like the ones that kind of have the diagonal thing on them, but I did try using the straight down ones, but they just didn't hit the same. So we're going to stick with the nice kind of tied back ones. They're very cute. And then I knew exactly what rug I wanted to use. This one is so cute, and it is tiny. It's like one tile, but if you expand it out, it still looks just as good. It's got those really nice pastel tones to it and it just works wonderfully. Now, this is a little bit out of the box. I'm pretty sure most people don't have like pergolas in nurseries, but I wanted it to be cottagey, and what screams cottage to me more than flowers? I don't know. So I just thought it was really nice to have like a little backdrop for the crib, so that's what we went for. And then around the crib we're gonna have these giant teddy bears. So I've got a cat, and then I also wanted a dog because in my head maybe the parents, one of them is like a cat person and one of them's a dog person, so they can have best of both worlds. They can have a cat and a dog. I just thought they were cute and worked really well. Of course, we have to have a mobile, so I'm adding that in. I was a little bit disappointed that you can't actually lower the mobile down, but I guess health and safety always comes first. And this item is so cute as well. That's from the new pack. Very, very adorable. It's like a little bookshelf with like muslin cloths on it. Very cute. I hope that's a great term for it. Muslin? I think that's right. Anyway, I thought that kind of inspired me to make this like a reading nook area, so we will do that. And I really like these nursery prints. Don't like them in the other color variations, but I really like them in the white and the green. And I think it kind of complements the color scheme a little bit. And then this is the chair that I went for in my reading nook area. It's from the Pastel collection, I think, the pack stuff. It looks nice and it kind of feels like the perfect chair for like breastfeeding and just cozying up with your baby. So I went for that, and then I gave a little reading light because I'm sure at like 4 a.m. when the sim is breastfeeding or whatnot, then this would come in handy, maybe to read a bedtime story or whatever. And then for the changing table, we stuck with the same style of the crib. I really, really like this set. It's such a nice kind of chunky wood, and that works really nicely for this theme. And then above the changing table, we of course need some supplies. So these are going to be the shelves which will hold our nappies and all those kind of creams and concoctions that you need for a baby table. So I did a little bit of jiggery pokery to get them to the right level and make sure they were behind the bar. This one gave me a lot of trouble, hence why it's at such a weird angle. But yeah, we got it in place eventually. And then a little smattering of toys, and I thought maybe just a little cute cozy blanket basket would be nice as well. So yeah, there's our first one. I hope you like it. So our second room is going to be very different. I've decided to go for like neutral earthy tones, almost a little bit boho, but not quite, because I don't think the furniture really calls for that kind of theme, but we'll do our best. So I'm going to go for some nice modern open windows. I tried to get them kind of, I couldn't decide whether I wanted them near the top or the bottom, but either way we figured it out. And then some nice white curtains to kind of contrast that. I decided to go for like a layered rug effect, but here was me trying to decide which one looked best. I thought the nice earthy tone one would look nice, but then I was like, is there too much going on? too many different colors. So yeah, I left it like that for a while. We came back to it later and decided I tried to also use this one as well, where they're already pre-layered, but I didn't really like the color options on that. But yeah, so this was like a hard feat. It should have been something so simple, but obviously I just overthought it too much. And then I decided to go for this nice dark crib. I was going to go for like the contrast of the dark crib and try and get lots of different color tones in here. But later on I did change my mind because I just thought it was just a tad too dark. Yes, I am fiddling with the rug some more. And then I thought these nice kind of globe lights would be quite cool. And I wanted to include this. And I thought it was quite nice having it as like a little bookshelf. Just for the books, for the kids. But then I was like, maybe I want a bigger bookshelf. And then I saw this one and I just thought this is so cool. And I had a lighter color variant, which then this is what made me reassess the color of the crib just to try and match this one bookshelf. But I think it works. I think the lighter color crib definitely helps, makes it look a bit better. And then I tried to get the right color option for the changing table, which actually has a bit of teal on the top for like the cushion, which I kind of feel works. I quite like the contrast between the teal and the other wood colors. It's just something a bit different. And then this is the wardrobe. This is the whole reason I wanted to do this kind of themed room, because of this one wardrobe. And how cute is this toy box? In hindsight, maybe I should have done it with the cat facing forward, like the face. But now I look at it and I'm like, oh, but the colors still work, so it's fine. And then I tried to kind of tie it in with the different kind of plants I've got, you know, the cute little beagle planter, that's so adorable. And then because I was trying to go with like a bit of a boho neutral thing, I thought it would be cool to try and incorporate some plants on the walls. I really thought that this worked, but later on I totally changed my mind about the square thing. But I still tried to get some more plants in here, obviously, I hope they are child-friendly plants, although I can't imagine that they're going to climb on top of the shelf or on top of the wardrobe. But you never know with the wiggle trait now, or the wild trait, they may be up to some mischief for sure. And then just trying to get some more things on top of the wardrobe for art. I know this isn't very childlike, but it just kind of fit with what was going on. And I feel like this is a room that just is a little bit more adult in style. And then I decided to add in this corner shelf and float it up because there is no kind of other corner options, and I wanted something to fill that corner, so I felt like this was the best option. And then put a little teddy bear on top just to kind of make it feel a bit more childlike. I think that probably is my one criticism of this room. It doesn't feel very childlike, but I really do love the way that all of the brown tones work together. I don't know, maybe my next one will have to be a bit more kind of over the top childlike, but I still like it, and I think it's something, maybe this is slightly more an Instagram worthy bedroom or nursery. So I added in some baskets and things just to fill it out a bit. That backpack is so cute. And then we're nearly done, so I'm just going to add in some final bits on the bookshelf over here, and also this wall piece, because I couldn't really find something that was right, so I decided to shrink this item down and then just have it peeking over the cot. I thought that was quite cute and ties in again nicely with the colours. So yeah, here are the bookshelf items, and then I'll show you some pictures as well. Okay, so for nursery number 3, we're going to take a little bit of a different approach here. I've changed up the room shape, and I'm also going to do it as a nursery come kids room. They think about the idea that there's a young child living in this house, and then they've got a new little brother or sister. So I'm going to separate out this area and try and give the older child their own little area and raise it up a little bit. Do some steps up here so that they can feel like it's part of the same room, but almost not as well, so they've got their own little space. And I'm gonna do a little bunk bed. I really love the bunk beds, all of them in fact. I had a hard time choosing which one to go with, As you can see, the color palette for this room is like light blue, and I'm going to try and do kind of a day come night theme. So the older kids room is going to be like stars, so I've used the star lights. The chair is so cute as well, so I've used that, and I'm also going to use that really cute star round rug as well. And then the baby area is going to be a bit more like daytime, so clouds, that's going to be the theme for it. But it's all going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, she says, it's still going to be cohesive in the sense that it's all using the same color palette, it's just slightly different. But yeah, again, it's quite like a muted tone, but I really do love just like the light colors. The rest of the area up here, so the desk and the bed was pretty easy to do, but I struggled a bit with what else to fill it with, so I put a little dresser in, and then I thought maybe some cushions, like so that they can sit and chill out, in a toy box. I thought that was kind of like fitting with the area. And then I really had a hard time deciding what cushions to use. I feel like there's not that many cushions, and I feel like for Sims, without using CC, then there isn't a lot of options for that, which is a little bit disappointing. But maybe there is a pack that I haven't got that has some more cushions in. If there is, please let me know, because I want more cushions. Is that a weird request? Maybe. So I added in the calendar, and then it was time to start work on the baby area. I wanted to do it so that the crib and the changing area were quite close, so that the rest of the room could be like play space, because if you've got 2 children in one room, you need lots of space to kind of be able to play. I wanted to do it so I had something in the corner here. I couldn't decide what was the right thing, so instead I went for this tool cabinet. I tried a few different options. I think it works. And then here are the cloud rug, so cute. I tried to make this mobile work, and I thought balloons would be cute as well, but I wasn't really feeling either of these things, so really had to kind of get creative with what I wanted to do. These clouds weren't really it either. It really just was a bit of a struggle moment. I couldn't decide what was best. And then the hot air balloons, that was a game changer. That was where I finally was like, yes, I like this. But the mobile still wasn't working. It wasn't what I imagined it would be. When you click on the thumbnail, it just wasn't quite right. So I tried using the smaller one. I think that this looked better, but we do find a better option later on. And then I wanted some storage, some shelves. These ones didn't work, so I switched them out for just the square boxes, and I think that they worked a lot better. And then I used the little owl that came with the pack. It's so cute. I love it. And then I did swap out the mobile for this little moon with the cloud thing, and I think that worked as well. So yeah, just a few little clutter things, and then I finally remembered to change the wood fence. This was like the little default one, and I just thought this one was a bit better. Couldn't figure out whether I wanted a light, but then I was like, I've got quite a few light things, so instead I went for this giant dog. It is so cute and kind of ties in with the toy box colors as well, so I thought that worked nicely. I added in a little kind of crafting, it's not crafting, is it? It's drawing. A little drawing table, a little plant, moved the door over a little bit so it fitted a little bit better, and then just a scattering of toys around down here. And I decided to move the toy box down here because I was like, there's a little bit of space here that just doesn't feel quite right. So I deleted the space up there and added a guitar. And then here are some shots of the finished room. So for the final nursery, what we're going to do is a nice pastel coloured room. I'm thinking purple and turquoise. There's something about those colours which just go really nicely together. What kind of inspired this room was the fact that I just recently bought the pastel pop kit, and there are some items in there that I've been dying to use. And I think that they could work really, really nicely in a little nursery. There's also really nice colorization on the crib here, which is like that turquoise color, so it just fits wonderfully. So I've made this little alcove. As you can see, it's a different room shape again, and this is going to be where we're going to have the crib and just have it like out of the way in this little place. I just think that that's a cute idea. And then I've added in some artwork and this shelf just so I can get lots of clutter in there. Love a bit of clutter. So many good kind of little objects and options for this, so really, really feeling that. And then I did add in a little koala bear as well. The little toys, they are so cute, but they are so small, so you definitely have to size them up. I think if you're using them as decoration, that helps a lot. And then these fairy lights with the flowers, I think that they just fitted the whole vibe, so we're going to definitely add them in. And then a little lamp. Not sure why you'd need to put a baby under a lamp, but it looks good and it needed some filling, so it was a great option for that. And then over here, I did just think about adding these little stars behind the crib, just cute, adorable. And then I ummed and ahed about these curtains, but I decided that they look really cute and I love how filling they are. Why am I saying cute so much? I do not know, but I really, really love the color on them. There's so many good options with them. They are a great addition. They're from the the Growing Together pack as well, so they're good and a great addition. This bookcase was one of the items that I've been dying to use because it had the daisies on the side, which again fits wonderfully with the kind of wallpaper that we've chosen for where the crib is. And then I really wanted to use this rainbow shelf. It was adorable, and again, more lights, because why not? I'm just really, really loving the whole color scheme of this kind of room. It makes me want to, like, I don't know, these are two of my favorite colors, and that and green, obviously. Green is definitely one of my favorite colors. Probably is my number one favorite color, but purple and turquoise, yes, I love them together. Or teal, I guess they're quite similar. I don't know what the difference is. What is the difference between teal and turquoise? I'm not sure. Are they the same, or is one slightly darker? Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, so that's our changing area. We've got the wardrobe, the shelf, the bench. Looks wonderful. Added in some clutter, what's not to love. And then I didn't realize the mushroom store actually came in purple. I was like, this is a fun little addition, so we'll pop that in as well. Next to the kind of rocking chair, so when you've got baby, you can have a sit down, read a little book, have a little rock, you know, that's how things work, I guess. On sleepless nights, I guess that's how you get them back to bed. And then the playhouse, just for some toys in here because we were lacking toys. And then I went with this toy box because I liked the pink. It is a monster, but I really, really still like it. But yeah. And then I needed some wall stuff, so I had a quick look through this little mirror shelf combo. Again, wonderful item, so adorable. Really, really love that as well. And then some little more books over here. And then, of course, I had to put something on top of the bookcase. So another teddy bear. There's lots of plushes here, which I'm not mad about at all. I just struggled to get it in the right place. I think I was overthinking it for sure. And then I'm just going to go in and add some toys scattered around on the floor. I love doing this. Again, definitely size them up like I'm doing. It just makes it look so much cuter. And then here it is. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed looking at these builds. Let me know in the comments what you're doing with your nurseries. I haven't uploaded these and I haven't play tested them, so I apologize for that. I have deleted them, so I won't be able to upload them. I apologize. I did get shouted at for doing that. So in future, I will learn my lesson. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye bye.